Hey, good morning. Guido coming at you with a coffee talk. How's everybody doing? We got Pilgrim back amongst the living.
Amongst the living with my Royal Blend tea, good morning to all the colonials, the British and the Europeans and the rest of the world.
Good morning, fellas.
Ooh,
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year,
good one.
all that good stuff.
Yes.
I got a nice coffee today. It's good. Got some Black Rifle.
Have you? Okay, I like Black Rifle. It's one of the more better coffees that I can actually tolerate. So,
Nice
yeah,
and
Black Rifle,
robust.
yeah. It's expensive, though. Ish.
Tis.
For us, it is. I don't know about
Yes.
you guys.
Yes, it is. Went to a party. Speaking of expensive, went to a party last night.
Did you now?
I
Did
did.
you? A bit of a party animal, you, I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, what? A solicitor. I was trying to think of the word you guys use. A solicitor that I know.
All right, okay, a lawyer.
Sure, yeah. And he puts on a big shindig every Christmas, I think.
Of course he does. He earns $1,000 a day.
Buys a bunch of nice liquor and it's great food from a nice restaurant. He actually has a band, it's just over on
Nice
the
one.
water. It's a really nice shindig, nice do.
Good.
But I roll up and I'm like, hey, what kind of beer do you have? Mick Ultra, Bud Light,
Oh dear.
Shock Top, and something else.
Oh dear.
I'm like,
You can get draft Guinness in a can now, don't you?
it's why sometimes I'm rude and I bring my own beer.
Yes. Yeah, can't drink that shit. I'll drink my shit. Thank you.
Yep. Like I'm too old and to drink Bud Light and the rest of that stuff. Oh man. Probably Au
Yeah.
Brut. I think that's probably basically it. Yes. Yep.
Or he doesn't like wasting expensive stuff on the peasants that he invites round for Christmas. You know what I mean?
I mean, I sound like I'm being
know.
appreciative, which is not the case. It's
You
fantastic.
are so
It was a good time.
so unappreciative.
It was a good time.
Oh,
Band was
so-
cool. Food was
Right,
good.
Okay.
Seeing friends, nice little holiday party. Everybody dressed up, so it was very cool.
Nice one. Did you have a shirt and a tie, or was it just? Was
No,
it
I just wore. You could do that. Some people did that. I had my going to town jeans on and a jumper, a nice jumper.
okay.
It was outside,
Okay.
so it's around his pool and all that kind of stuff.
Typical retired forces guy. Just chilling
Yeah,
in your Florida shirt and you're going out downtown jeans.
yeah. I mean, we'd have been in shorts and a t-shirt probably if it was warmer, but it wasn't too bad. It's not bad. You said it's cold there, huh?
Well, yeah, it's sunny, but it's chilly. It's one of those no cloud in the sky, so it's been very cold overnight sort of days.
Right.
So yeah, but the sun's out. It's quite nice. The sun's out. I mean, we've had a couple of dry days. I was tempted to get on the bike actually and go for a ride, but I think we'll leave that for later, another day. I think. But yeah.
Disappear.
So yeah. Well, of course, the house general's into the we're wrapping presents mode at the moment, so I avoid that like the plague. I mean, these fingers are not good for sticking stuff down. You know what I mean? They're just big and fat, so they don't work. So I don't get involved because I just make a mess of everything. And the house is now decorated, but my den is not decorated. Oh, look at you! You've got the beginnings, possibly, of a fence.
So that happened
No
yesterday.
way.
Yeah.
Well,
Some
that
of
is a
it.
good job. That is a good job.
Some of it done.
Because I guess you would have had to clear all the foliage in between, sure.
Well, yeah, see, that's my
Oh,
screen to the right of the picture, and to the left is the neighbor's house, and that's her little screen room right there.
Got
And then
you.
that's the property line right there, and that was all, well, especially her side. You can still see two popcorn trees. There's
Yeah,
we call
go
them
back.
popcorn
Yeah.
trees. It's a 100-year oak, and then the other one is a holly tree. There's two other holly trees that had stumps that were along the side there. I dug those out. I have a picture of it. Who cares? And then
Yeah.
then I cleared out this dirt stuff. What I'm going to do here is probably put my grill and stuff right there.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What you're gonna hard surface it or not?
Pavers probably,
Okay.
because the screen room is concrete floored to the right.
Yeah.
Half of it's got a roof over it, like a lean-to roof that comes off of my house's roof to keep it
Yeah.
dry, and then the other half has kind of a cage like you might see over pools, but it's nowhere near as big as that.
Yeah.
It's relatively small, but it's so you can be outside, but not be outside with the bugs. That's the whole thing about these screen rooms.
Think about Florida. Yeah.
You wouldn't do that where you are because you're not worried about mozzies as much as
Don't
we
need
are.
it, do you? No.
So that's the whole screen
Man,
room.
that's a good job. I like that. That's a good job. So you've got 1, 2, 3 posts or 4?
Yeah, so I tied it into you can see the darker fence in the back, and it's actually leading in. You can see a hole in it I got to fix. I didn't realize another popcorn tree was back there pushing that fence in because I have more trees on the side. I couldn't really see it. And once I got on her side, I looked at it and went, oh shit, I got to cut some. That's part of today's task is to get rid of the third one over there because it's pushing the old fence in. But where that bar is, so the story is where that post or that plank is kind of sideways across right there.
About that,
Yeah, it's holding up the new post on the right side there because the old post I was going to tie into. There used to be a fence there anyway, but it was the old vertical slat kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I
Like what we've got here.
Yeah. So I was unscrewing it from the other post over there, and I'm about to go take it off. And as soon as I let go the last screw on the left side, the whole thing tried to crush me.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Dangerous, isn't it?
Because that post on the right side, the old post, was absolutely completely rotted through. The only thing holding that fence up was the other side of it right there, because that post was rotted through. So that's standard act with those kinds of things. You start working on it, and then you
You've
find
got a lot of water, haven't you? It's a lot of water table and all the rest of it. Do you have you put concrete into the hole then?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah, I over-engineer the fences. There's 50 pounds of concrete in each one of those.
Nuclear war could happen, but your fence would still be there, wouldn't it?
That's right. Yeah, this is not the cheapest way to do fences because I'm actually using 1x6s and 1x4s as opposed to fence slats right there. But I'm not. I'd love to do the whole yard, but I don't have the 8-10 grand it would take to do all the wood because it's a pretty big yard that goes off to.
Yeah.
This is the side that everyone, when we're having a get together and we're hanging out in the screen room, this is the piece that everybody sees. And it used to be like bushes, and it had a little low, just a fence with a handle or a thing across the top and whatever. But we cut back all that stuff because that stuff just in Florida, if you don't manage it, it runs riot.
Yeah.
And it just becomes a disaster. And the worst thing about it is when you have all those trees and bushes in there, then the vines, the spiky freaking vines start to grow up, and they wrap around everything. And so you play holy heck trying to keep that down. So we just more or less clear cut that crap. And
they've got a chemical to get rid of that. It's called Agent Orange.
Yeah,
Pour it all over it.
I could fly over it and just drop it.
Yeah, that'd do the job. That's a good looking fence. Are you gonna stain it? Are you gonna use some wood stain on it?
Maybe eventually. Generally, we leave it. It's all treated, so it needs to dry out. So there's no sense staining it until it dries a bit. So that maybe in a year, if you wanted to. But then it's the same. So I stain that part. Now do I stain the rest of my fence?
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
It may colour with a bit of age, though, mightn't it?
Wood really looks.
It looks new, doesn't it? It looks all new.
Exactly, and it will do so for a couple years, and they always look good when they start. But if my back fence is already starting to look. What's interesting is you can actually power wash the fences, and it'll sort of bring them back a little bit. Kind of interesting.
I didn't know that. That is interesting.
Yeah. Oh. So the left side here where the shovel is, there's 2 more sections I have to build. I got to build that back section, and then I got to build 2 more. What it's going to do is step down. It'll step down here because that's actually looking over to her house, and it'll about 4 foot high or whatever. I got the posts. I got to put those in today. So anyway, that's Project Fence. I'm just glad I actually got going on. You
got started, really, didn't you? Yeah. Because the idea was before Christmas, but I don't suppose it's going to be finished before Christmas, is it?
Yeah. Oh no, it will be. That's just that section, that back section. We're gonna do. Yeah, my buddy's gonna come over today. We're just gonna knock that out real quick because there's some notching we have to do because we tied into the other fence that has some 2x4s for its situation. We got to notch a few of the planks, and so that it will be done as far as that goes because that back fence is how the dog doesn't get out. So I got to put that back.
Got you. All right. Yeah. No, that's fine. Well, good on you.
Yeah.
It looks like you're back on the Christmas list then.
Absolutely. My buddy had the
Absolutely.
nail gun thing.
Right.
Nice nail gun with
Cool.
the air compressor, air powered
Oh,
situation.
check you out, mate.
Dude, yeah, it's like boom, boom. Holy cow,
Yeah,
so
a lot
much
easier.
easier.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, because you're using planks as well, you're not just using fence panels. If you were to do that by hand with screws and things, it would, man, you'd be ages.
It takes a while. Your hand gets tired for sure.
Yeah.
Odd Dog makes a
on,
good
mate.
point. Once you paint a fence, you have to keep painting it. I have learned
Yeah,
that
that's true. Yeah.
because the front fence, low things I built that are more for looks aesthetics than
Yeah.
an actual fence.
You've had
I-
to paint it white.
I painted them white,
Yeah.
and
Every year you're gonna have to get out with the paint.
just
every year.
about, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's been in 2 or 3, and they're looking real ratty. And I'm looking at those, now going, well, I have a whole spring of painting this stupid fence white again.
Well, we're gonna do the back. You know, our back fence is down with panel slats.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some wood stain because it hasn't been touched since we moved in. It's a new build, as you know.
Yeah.
But next year, the 2 jobs we've got next year is internal decoration. That's all got to be done, and the fence is right the way around. We're going to wood stain it and do the same with the shed to give it some waterproofing because it's starting to get, it's starting to look now. It's nearly 3 years old now, so it's
Yeah.
starting to look a bit, it needs work on it. So yeah, that's my project for next year. So I'll have some photographs for that as well.
Well, and I've got
Cool.
the same problem with the house since it's a 47 build. It's got wood
Right.
trim around the windows, which is all painted white.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Absolute nightmare. Tom Guido Sawyer, says Wayne.
anywho, that's what I've been doing this week
That's
and
what you've
weekend.
been
Other than
Alright.
playing a little bit of tanks, not too much. How's
It's
your
been
Christmas?
absolutely dire. Well, my house general is in the Christmas wrapping mode, Christmas decoration mode.
Yeah.
Hence, nothing in this room. My den does not have Christmas
Okay.
at all. But the rest of the house is like Santa's grotto. If Elf was here, he'd be so happy. He'd be screaming, "Santa's coming! Santa's
Christmas
coming!"
is my favorite.
yeah, absolutely. So this is a Christmas-free zone, all right?
Okay.
Free zone. You won't see silly Christmas hats on my head or silly Christmas jumpers on my chest when we're doing this stream. I can guarantee that. Yeah, exactly. Nothing like that.
Bah humbug.
Nothing like that. No, bar humbug.
Bah
I do
humbug.
like Christmas. I don't like what I don't like about Christmas. I love Christmas, and I love the reason for Christmas. Obviously, Jesus being born and all that. But I actually love the day. I love having the kids. I love having the family around. But it's all the faff beforehand, and it's all the faff afterwards that I don't like.
Yeah.
Give me the day, great. But everything else, not interested.
So I may have
Yeah.
made a mistake.
Ooh,
It's not really a mistake, but I'm gonna have to pay for it. I'm paying for this twice. I paid for it because I paid for it, and then I'm gonna have to go pay for it
You are.
to make sure my house general's not kicking around. So
No,
about a month ago, she goes, "Hey, I'm really interested. I've never seen him, and I think it's his farewell tour, but I want to go see Barry Manilow,
Oh, wow.
who must be
Oh, wow.
107."
Of course she is, but, yeah.
So, against my better judgment, yesterday I went and bought Barry Manilow tickets.
Well, the thing is with that, it's quite dangerous to go to his concerts because if he turns his head, his nose knocks out 3 people on the front row. So as long as you haven't got a front row ticket, you're all right.
Oh man, yeah. So we're going to this January 12th. We're going to freaking Jacksonville
Good for you, mate.
and sit in
This
the
is
crowd.
what being a retired Air Force veteran does for you, mate. You start to have to do domestic things.
Right.
Instead of going off and doing your stuff. You know what I mean? You're now at home, so you have to do at-home things.
It breaks
I
nearly
know.
every rule I have.
Exactly. Yeah.
Stay away from giant crowds. Don't spend more than $20 or $30 on tickets for music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Destination concert thing. So yeah, I gotta get a room and stuff. Anyway, that's a big surprise for the house general.
Right. Well, good for you, because you're storing up all those bonus points, aren't
All the
you, for
stamps.
things that you want to get. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, your stamps. You got your stamp book, and I've got another one in there now. I've got 10 for that. I've got 15 for that one.
Yep. Yeah. Good morning, guys. Reading the chat here. Yeah, that is a privacy fence. I'm going to install the turrets here in a little while. Yeah, put some rebar through the wood. There you go. You know what?
Some razor wire.
I let the dog out. Of course, I have to watch her because I don't want her to. If she finds that, she'll go on a walkabout. Let's say.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting
They
there
do.
playing I'm doing some like word phone games in the morning with Wordle and versions of Wordle and stuff like that. So I'm doing that. Wait for the dog, and then I look out, hear some scratching. I look up, and the cat, because all that area is newly kicked up, the cat's over there taking a crap.
Of course it is.
Right where I'm
Of course
about
it
to
is.
go out in
Yeah,
a couple hours, kneel down and put planks up. And I'm like,
The cat's gone, oh, look, I've got a new litter box. Thank you.
it's over there. I can hear it scratching. So I got the shovel and shoved it. I just shoveled chunks of soil away from it. I'm like, you little bugger. Jeez. Yes, it is a fence stream, guys, for sure. World of Fences. Dick Van Dyke is 100. Sheesh. Okay, Clippy says 82. All right, so he's got like 5 good years left in him at least.
At least.
Mom
Two
liked
more
Manalo, she's
songs.
83. Yeah, I hear you, brother. We're not quite that old, but yeah, that's funny. All right. What else is going on? You been playing a lot or what?
Well, I have. It's difficult. I don't want to keep going on like we all do. Oh, it's been crap, but it has really been difficult this last 2 weeks. Well, certainly 10 days. I think it's all about. Obviously, last weekend I was too ill to play, but this week and this weekend, I'm not getting more than just an average win rate. I'm getting, I'm winning 3 out of 8,
Yeah.
5 out of 12. You know what I mean? So it feels like it's on the back slope, but it probably isn't. It's just one of those things. But again, you've got to take into account Christmas, lots and lots of players coming back to it, lots of players starting new. So there's people are doing strange things. So whether they've had a bottle of eggnog, decided to come on and do weird stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I just feel annoyed with it more than anything. I'm thinking it's not what it in my opinion, it's not what it should be. It's just all over the place. But yeah, on both accounts, it's been the same. So yeah.
You think Grendel thinks people are spamming just to make credits? Yeah, I guess it could be.
Could be. There's a lot
I've
of
only
T20s being played.
I've only played 22 games in the last 7 days. That's really low for me.
Okay. Well, it is, isn't it? I think I've probably done double that since last weekend. Probably about 35 games, but most of them are trying to grind the T20. And when it earlier on this week, when you got 4 or 5 or 6 T20s in the game, you're like, oh gosh, this is not happening. This is not. But everyone's grinding it up for the new line, isn't it? So
Yeah. Well, yeah. So yeah, the T20, like you said, that's the one that you've got to put the experience on if you want to jump into the new autocannon reloader, Gatling laser, rocket, press X for fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to it, but there's another new autoloader mechanic coming out.
Oh, is there? Okay, we're going to get to that then. Nice one.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah, so I've only played like 20 or so. Open the boxes. I do have my one free box.
Oh yeah, I got that today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you open it yet?
Yeah, I got exactly what you got. Everybody gets the same.
What'd you get?
1 day of premium, 250 gold, and some green gemstones. I don't know what the green
some green gems.
I don't know what green.
I still have mine. We're gonna open it on stream.
You'll get exactly the same as what everybody gets the same. Yeah.
Did anybody get anything good on their one box? Chuck it into chat there. Diablo is playing Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders, I've seen a lot about actually. Is it worth it? Is Arc Raiders
on Steam?
I think so. Is free to play? Is Arc Raiders free to play, or do you have to buy the thing?
Probably be DLCs or something, wouldn't it?
Grendel just finished his. I like the tank, but gun is
T20.
abysmal.
Well, good on you, mate. What are we going with the T20? 100,000 XP? What we're talking about?
I think right around that. Does anybody
Okay.
know what it is? I meant to look that up today, but I didn't get to it.
Okay. 120.
120,000.
That's a lot on it. $40 Arc Raider. Jeepers.
$40, okay. 120,000 what? What are we talking about there? Gold for boxes? Is that what you're talking about? 110.
XP, I think they're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Grendel. Got it. 120. Okay, 110, 120, something like. Okay, now I understand what we're answering. We've got multiple things flying out there, and everyone's answering multiple things. Expedition 33, Claire Obscura is the game of the year. It's some kind of role playing thing. Like I don't know anything about it. I've seen a couple gameplay clips. It looks kind of like the anime kind of stuff. I think it's a French. I think it's a French developer. But
I'm
I
waiting
don't
for
know.
GTA to go on sale again. I'll get GTA downloaded again.
Yeah. What's the J in JRPG? I can't remember.
I don't know. Joint role play game?
No, it's the kind that are more action oriented. I think. I can't remember what the J stands for. Somebody will chuck it in there.
I
Oh,
got
it
an
doesn't really
email.
mean Japanese. Ah, okay. Well, there
does
you go.
it?
Right. So it's very over the top with the visuals and stuff.
Yep. Very Panzer tank type. Panzer girls. Panzer
Yeah.
tank girl. Whatever. Yeah.
I personally, no hate to anyone who loves them. Great, gaming's awesome. Do your thing, but I hate them. I don't like them. It just kind of drives me crazy with all the chaos. But I'm just an old turn-based curmudgeon, right? So I'm the
Well, when we come on to it, we can discuss that little mode that Wargaming's thrown in there in the garage that I did a try. I must admit, I tried it. When we get to talk about it,
Yeah.
it's another one of those stupid, absolutely. Oh, I can't. No. Well, I'll think of the word later on. Yeah.
the Christmas present Raider thing.
Yes. It's Anyway.
Now, to be
Yes.
fair, I actually kind of enjoyed Helldiver,
Yeah.
But-
No.
but-
Helldiver. It was. Yeah. It was a bit crazy.
but I hated it at the top levels, like the super hard levels.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Okay. Never got there, me.
and that's a skill issue, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when I got to the point where everything was so chaotic and fast that I couldn't keep up, I disliked that. But it's cool actually that you can. It's scaled like that. Now
Yeah.
you're not gonna get the super results as far as collecting resources and stuff if you don't get at least into some of the higher levels of it.
Higher
And it's got a
levels, yeah.
significant range of
Yeah.
skill.
Well, yeah, I think like Destiny is the same. Destiny, you've got, it's the same. I mean, you've got some people who are absolute whales in it, but you can play Destiny at any level you want, and it's, it's enjoyable.
Right.
And
And that's kind of how I
Hell
found
Diver.
Helldivers. But
Yeah.
and I think it's definitely expanded. I haven't played it for probably a year and a half, 2 years now.
Right.
And I know it's had several expansions, so it might be worth jumping back. But I sort of enjoyed it. The whole idea of it and the way it played and how it was kind of, get in, get out. You could
Yeah.
do it for. You could literally play that game for 15, 20, 30
It,
minutes.
it appeals to the baser instincts as well, because all you're doing is you're getting in there and killing tons of stuff with guns that just fire forever.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just absolutely insane. So
But
you're
I think
yeah,
the ammo thing was
base-
pretty cool, right? I mean, you really. It wasn't just I press the button and I shoot. There was
Yeah, no.
certainly some different tactics and skill, and especially when you
Yeah.
got to the really high difficulty levels, it was
Yeah.
definitely button mashing. But also, you really had to kind of hit them in the right place, use the right equipment, do the right thing,
Use
all
the
that
right
kind of stuff.
equipment. Yeah. So there was thought behind it. It wasn't
Yeah.
just like it wasn't like Command and Conquer, go and kill everything. But there was thoughts behind it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe
like
I think
Helldiver.
Arc Raiders is a very similar thing, right? Isn't that the general gist of it?
Yeah.
It's the same more or less idea that you jump into the game and then you gotta. Did you see that somebody got out of Tarkov?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't. No,
I don't know anything
seriously.
about Tarkov. I didn't realize that you actually could do that. I mean, it's called Escape from Tarkov. Apparently, nobody ever did, or does, or whatever.
How did they get out of the map? They must.
I don't
Must be
understand
a-
it, but yeah, it was a
Yeah.
big deal some weeks ago. Somebody, the first player ever,
Yes.
whatever that means, escaped from Tarkov.
Yeah.
I thought you
No,
might
there
know
would
what
be-
that
there
means
would
because
be-
since you play it.
Yeah. There would be a set. There'd be a number of set things that you would have to do within the Tarkov map to be able to get through that.
Yeah.
So you would have to do all the sort of. I would imagine you go through the whole process of all the missions and everything else. I can imagine, and then I don't know how would that work. And then you get out. It must be a cutscene at the end, surely.
So
Whoever's done it needs to get that online so you can see the cutscene. There's going to be a cutscene in it, surely. Where does it take you?
I don't know. I just quickly looked at it. I mean, escape from there's the standard escape, right? That's an extraction shooter as well. So you get your stuff, you go to the extraction point, you pull out. So I don't know what it means that somebody, the first person to ever escape from Tarkov. I don't really understand that.
I think it'll be the still in game, still on Tarkov, but beyond Tarkov. So it would be, yeah. With no content, yeah. It could be.
Maybe I'm completely misrepresenting what he actually escaped with. He escaped with his sanity and quit playing the game.
Yeah, and took his audience with him. Jimmy Kay says, yes, players can officially escape from Tarkov, reach the game's final ending, that's what we're after, as of late 2025, following the full 1.0 release. A feat achieved by the first players like Streamer Tiggs, only recently after years of early access. Before this, escaping typically meant a successful raid, raid extraction, but the full story campaign now has a definitive final escape. That's awesome.
Okay, so it's a recent release. Okay, so so they did an update and they added that into it, and he just happened to be the first guy to blast through it and get it. Okay, I got you. See, I was kind of excited. I'm like, oh, did they have like a secret?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, was there a secret Easter egg thing somehow that somebody finally figured out that you actually can, no kidding, escape from Tarkov?
Yeah.
But it's an update thing. Okay, thanks, Jimmy.
Right.
That makes sense. It started the brain pan to turn a little bit though, because now I'm thinking, how do I escape from what?
This is how you escape from what? What you do is you see this button here on the. Got to double press that 12 times, and then you get taken. You get taken to a different place.
While you're talking, I just put us on break just to practice escaping.
Yes.
But you reckon it's like some kind of coded button mashing thing on your keyboard. You gotta get the right sequence of X's. It's all X's, but it's how many X's and how fast.
Exactly. That's why X is so predominant in this game. That's why they've introduced the magic skill sets, because the X combined with the escape button in a certain manner and a certain way, and you have to wear the certain hat with the suitable clothing.
Okay.
That then makes it happen.
What happens? Where do you go?
Tied into the merch store. You go to what's called Steel Aces. Yeah.
And then it starts all over again because they haven't even begun their power creep yet. But that will happen.
That will happen, yeah.
Steel Aces is not sold in overpowered premium yet, but it will happen.
Yeah, it will happen. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I quit WOT for 30 days. Felt great to not worry about it. But here you are, Wayne. You did not escape. You thought you had reached escape velocity, but you were still circling the WOT universe.
Exactly. He thought he was in Nirvana, but he wasn't.
Yeah. I'm back, baby. And better than ever, my friend. Better than ever.
I'm not stressed.
That's funny, man. So what are your Christmas plans, man? We're gonna be here. We got the kids coming in, and we're staying home.
We're doing the same this year. We've got my kids don't come to me until Boxing Day, so this year because they're doing the partner's parents on Christmas Day.
What's the fight card look like for Boxing Day? Who are you fighting, the daughter or the son first?
It probably the daughter because she'll be first in, I think. So yeah. It'd be a nightmare. Yeah. So yeah, and then my lad will tip up a little bit later because he on Christmas he tends not to get out of bed till 10 o'clock in the bloody morning. You know what I mean? Engineers, what they like engineers. They work hard all year round.
As a small aside, since you said engineers, never go move a big refrigerator thing with 2 engineers.
No, because they come up with 1,000 different ways of doing it.
Couple friends of mine, one in particular, love him dearly. He helps out. I think I told the story last week, but quickly since you weren't here, it was a big refrigeration system for the turtle saving people. They do. It's a charity that rescues animals, mostly marine animals, and
nice
mostly turtles because we got a lot of the turtles here, sea turtles, and they're moving. So they're moving out of the SeaWorld building that's been sold. It's defunct, and now they sold it. They had a little section in the back where they could do that, but they're going to a new place. So we were doing some charity help moving some of the heavier stuff. So we had the trailer down there, and the 2 engineers, man. My buddy, and they're both my friends. The other guy's more his friend than mine. It's acquaintance of mine through him, kind of thing. But man, so it was tall, right? And we're going to put it on a flatbed trailer, a tow trailer. We couldn't really lay it down because the refrigeration system doesn't like that very much.
No,
we did it for a second to move it out of the building because somehow the building doesn't have a tall enough door to get it in. So either they built the building. Because it was
built around the refrigeration.
Either that or they tipped it to get it in. More than likely they tipped it to get it in. But anyway, we got it out, and now it's centered on the trailer. And then the freaking shenanigans on how this is going to get tied down. They're out there.
Story before.
They got the abacus and they got the weights and the pulleys and they're
Yeah. Well, here's this. I told you this story a couple of weeks ago, I think, but I might as well repeat it because it fits in with what you're saying. Before I went to the Desert Storm, the Gulf, we had to go and do various outloading of ammunition depots across, well, the whole of Europe, really, more than anything. And one of the places I went to was Cavorden, which was an ammunition depot. It isn't now, so I can talk about it. But it was an ammunition depot for you guys. So the US Army was there. And we got there to outload the rocket pods for the multiple launch rocket systems, which we never had in the British Army at the time. We were only trialling it from you guys in 5 Heavy Regiment. So to get the live pods, we had to go to Cavorden and we had to purchase a load of them. Get this, on sale or return. So what we didn't use, we could get the money back off you guys for. So that was quite cool. Anyway, we went up there with flatbed trucks and we put the first pod on, and the US engineers came out and they spent about an hour building a wooden A-frame around the pod to keep it on the truck. And we're like, this is going to take too long. Well, the major that was with me, he was British Army Royal Corps of Transport. You know the old ratchet straps? You know what they are. The old. Yeah. He goes, 4 of those, whacked them over. He went, now sod off. We're not spending an hour building. We'll just ratchet strap them to the flatbed and go.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, they're engineers. That's why it's built a wooden A-frame around each pod. So there you go. Anyway, long story cut short.
All right, so that's great. I like that you told that story again. Because that's what we do here. We're old people. And as you were telling it, I thought to myself, you know what? Because I know I've just heard this story in relation to my story. I know I've told my story already to everybody 2 weeks ago. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and everybody in chat is going, I've not heard that before.
If you want the long version, go back 2 weeks to Coffee Talk and you can hear the long version. If you need the short version, then today was the short version.
Right. So are you family right the way through Christmas or just?
Well, yeah, we got the boy will be here next week. I think the daughter will be here late next week, and then the day after Christmas. And I know I've already said this on stream too, but the day after Christmas, the boyfriend gets here.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh dear. That could turn out good. He could be like a kindred spirit, or it could turn out an absolute disaster.
I
couldn't
met
it?
him. He's a
Only two
little
ways.
intense.
Right. Okay.
Good kid. Good kid. It doesn't really have anything to do with the boyfriend, who he is or what he isn't. It's not good enough.
No. When it comes
Yeah.
to your daughter, mate, it doesn't matter if it was the King of England. It'd be like, nah, it's not really happening,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned.
The
I-
best you can hope for is to break even, I'd say.
I reckon, unless he has something about him that is particularly dear to your heart. For example, if my daughter's fiance now, if he was a biker, we would have a lot more in common. But the fact that he's a 6'10" tall American Filipino, I just feel overawed by him every time I go near him.
6'10".
Yeah, 6'10". He
Wow.
doesn't play basketball either. I mean, I have to have medication to stop my neck cricking every time I talk to him. You know what I mean? I have to have
Good.
ibuprofen.
Go look a little sideways
Yeah.
so the neck doesn't hurt.
Yeah, you know, and he'll do the thing like he'll kneel down to talk to me. I'm like, stop taking the piss, stand back up.
Well, you must be looking at his knees then.
I am, yes, about there, yes. That is so horrible.
Yeah,
I
so
tried
we're
to-
staying.
look,
We're staying.
you're
for
staying.
Christmas. Yeah,
Right.
we're staying for Christmas. So and then I don't know if I mentioned, but we're gonna go see Barry Manilow.
Oh, crikey. Okay. Oh, crikey. Oh, well, I tell you what, that's dangerous. Going to see Barry Manilow, don't you know? Didn't I say that before?
Yeah, yeah, because he's gonna get him in the mood, man.
Oh, man. Oh, all that singing.
All those.
It's almost as bad as going to see Neil Diamond, isn't it? It's almost
Think of all the young ladies that. Wait a minute. Think of all the elderly ladies that are gonna.
elderly ladies, yeah. The Zimmer frames going in to watch him.
Dang. Dude, it's gonna be like The Walking Dead, man.
When he was younger, he used to get ladies' knickers thrown at him. Now he'll have corsets and all sorts of paraphernalia thrown at him on the stage.
We're gonna be the children there probably.
You probably are.
Yeah.
You're going to be that bloody teenagers.
Holy cow! All right, so let's chill for a minute. Ready?
Yeah. Okay. Let's chill. There you go. Because it's working. Look at that. Woohoo!
This was a pretty good
Wow.
purchase, though, man. I got this from China. When did we get these? 5, 8 years ago?
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, that batteries lasted, hasn't it? I've not
Yeah.
changed the batteries on this yet, so.
All right. What's going on? Let's see. There are actually a number of things going on here. We've got. I don't know if you knew this, but if you go into the store, fellas, there are tanks for gold, and it's the
Yeah.
Winter Cash. Winter Cash. Genius move on Wargaming's part. Everyone's flush with gold. That
yeah,
way,
You see, this is it. They're after it now, aren't they?
that way you can get a T-22 for 30,000 gold.
Yes, because that's what you would want to do with 30,000 gold, isn't it?
Wow. What is that? 125 or 120, something like that?
Well, it's over $100.
It is over
It's
100
over
for
$100.
sure. Jeez. 30,000. You can't even buy 30,000, so I need to know how much 5 is.
So you can buy 25.
5,000 is 20.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
125 bucks, 123
That is
dollars,
absolutely insane,
25,
isn't
something of that nature.
it? No, that
What?
is insane. Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, come on, are you kidding me? Is that indicative of what? Now, to be fair, well, not being fair, there's a crew and a garage slot, so that doesn't really equal. The crew has
No, not
three
a bit. I mean, the
perks.
tank itself doesn't. The tank itself. Oh, dog. He's American Filipino. That's why he's 6'10".
Yeah,
He gets his height from dad.
that's crazy. Barry
Anyway,
Manilow is
crazy
gay
amount of
and has
money.
been in a long-term relationship with his manager. They secretly married 2015, 2017. I always love these older guys. They're like, "Oh, I'm coming out. I'm gay." Everyone's like, "We know."
Yeah, you don't need to tell us. We sure got the message 20 years ago. What the heck?
I don't know if it was all the flamboyance or the cat suits or
It's like when Elton John came out, and it was like a huge deal, and everybody went, "Yeah, we know. What's the skill? It's
Yeah.
them stupid glasses and the big silver pants he used to wear." Sort of gives it away, doesn't it?
Okay, everyone's like, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well done, you.
That's funny. Although it does put all the love songs in a different context, I guess.
Well, I guess. He was never singing to your house, generally. He was always singing to you.
Well, the thing about Liberace is, he was one of the very first of them to come out. He was unapologetic, I believe.
No,
And I get it. In the
you know,
70s and 80s, sorry, in the 70s and 80s, it was a big deal for careers,
Oh, of course it was, yeah.
But he was big enough to be insulated from it, even though, yes, he didn't come out, people knew. But I imagine there were plenty of lower level people trying to break in, and that kind of stuff did derail careers back in the day. So you have to be honest about, the results of it all.
For Liberace, it was the candles on the piano that was the giveaway.
T22, 30,000.
Yes. I know, it's just insane. It's just wargaming being totally off kilter. Totally.
You want to know what's even better?
No.
The Foch 155, which is also available for bonds.
The bonds. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I've got like 30,000 bonds sat in the garage, so I think I'd rather give them up than real money, to be honest.
And how are these two things $50 different? They're all tier 10s. Why is the one...
Yeah.
I guess because it is available for bonds is the idea. Which then begs the question. If this one could be for 20, why are these not for 20?
Well, that's the cynical side of wargaming, isn't it? You know, somebody will purchase that for 30,000 gold. Of course they will. Somebody will use their gold to get that. Why? There you go.
I think this is not a bad deal. I don't know what the normal discount is on premium time, but it's 20% less, and if you've got a bunch of gold. Now, I don't know why. I don't see how you would have a bunch of gold and not have a bunch of premium time, because you probably spend a lot of money on the game and premium time is chucked out. But if for some reason you didn't, or you wanted a decently heavy discount, then you can get a year for 16,400. I didn't investigate how good a deal that is or isn't, but it's there in case you care. If you're into the 3D attachments or some of those, you can get personal credits for some gold. That seems like not a great deal. I mean, that's $24, $25 for 10 of these. That's it. Come on.
I think with premium days, because it's a diminishing asset, whether you play or not, I would err on the side of not buying tons of premium days.
Yeah.
Because probably a third of it you're never going to use because you're going to be away at work or you're going on holiday or whatever. And it just diminishes without use. So it's not something I would buy per se. Put it that way.
Wayne, I would say actors, a significant amount of actors are definitely of that persuasion. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a personality thing or maybe they're good at acting. I don't know why, but it does seem like a lot of actors are that way. Not all, of course. I mean, there's plenty that aren't. They used to sell 360 for half during the holidays. Wow.
They did, didn't they?
Yeah,
50%
that's
discount.
true.
Remember that?
Yeah, so now 20% is looking less good. But that store's there, guys. If you're flush with gold and don't know what to do with it, there's some 3D styles too. If you might like some of those buried down here, you can
Now,
check those
didn't they
out.
make such a big fuss about 3D styles on the box opening? Didn't they just do it? I mean, Wargaming obviously attach a lot of importance to 3D styles that personally I don't, but I'm sure there's plenty of players out there that do.
I think a lot of people like them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they give it almost as big a send-off as getting one of the tanks when you open the boxes. You know, you get the old thing flashing away and you're like, it's a 3D skin. You pissed me right off. I thought I was getting a tank there.
Got Sky Sentinel, if you want the hot rod car for your EBR. E75. Yada, yada. So anyway, that exists if you want to get to it. It is in the store. There is also, if you've been doing your Twitch stuff, if you come over here and go to the Parachute, we do have the Festive Token Store. I'm up to 30 now. Eventually you can get one of these premiums. And I'm guessing compensation if you already own them. So don't forget that, but that's still ongoing. I missed some already, so I'm not sure.
That'll be right through Christmas, won't it?
Yeah,
so there's
it
no
goes
panic
on.
to spend them, is there? Yeah.
I think it goes actually on to into January, or this event goes to
12th of January or something.
12th, yeah. There you go. So there is that. Let's see what else I had listed here, if anything. Weekly gold sale. Don't forget your free box and winter cash. All right, let's open my free box. You ready?
Yeah, let's do this because you'll get exactly what I got.
So I got a... Oh, my printer. Can you hear it?
You printed boxes?
No. I bought... Stop. I bought what I thought were HP printer cartridges.
Got you.
Yep. Got them and realized they were third party. And I know how HP is about printer cartridges and their little chip.
Yeah. They don't like
well,
it,
let's
do they?
see. I put them in. They worked once. About a week later, I needed to print. I don't print a lot of stuff. About a week later, I needed to print something. Boom. Tried to print it. Error. Nope. Sorry. This is not a real HP card.
So annoying that, isn't it? So annoying.
If you go to Amazon, which I know you dislike, maybe this is a reason not to go to Amazon. Maybe I should have gone to a brick and mortar to get this. When you put in HP and your model number, there is I don't know how many different listings.
Yeah.
100?
Yeah.
200? God, I don't know.
Yeah,
There's so many
right.
of them. But nearly every one of them is some third-party company.
Yeah.
And none of them work because of the chip thing. And I guess maybe if you take your printer offline, but HP's got it set up where it's really difficult to run their crap without having it online. It's such a pain in the arse.
Yeah. Well, I Bluetooth mine. Well, not Bluetooth, but it goes over the internet, so I can't not have it online. You know what I mean? I can't plug it direct to computer because it's behind me. It's over there.
Yeah. So I should have just taken the $80 I spent and burned it.
Yes. yeah. Because you can't do anything with those cartridges.
Nope.
You can't get your money back. You can't send them anywhere. You can't do anything with it. It doesn't fit.
They're in the bin.
Yeah.
And I had to order, so I basically spent. And my buddy was telling me though that he's got a deal because he does a lot of printing. He's got a home office and runs some of his business out of his home, so he prints a lot of stuff. And he's got an HP, but I guess you give him like $8 a month is $72 a year or whatever it is. Is that true?
Yeah.
No, $6. Anyway, whatever it is, it says it's $70-something a year. It will track it, and then they will automatically send you.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
So because he gets ink 2 or 3 times a year, it's a hell of a deal.
Yeah.
What they're counting on is the
Absolutely.
standard home user who really needs ink every 2 years or whatever, and then they're spending extra money, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, I'm at the point where I've got spare. In fact, I'll send you a couple if it fits yours. I've got spare cartridges because it will monitor mine, and when it gets low, it gets to a certain point, they send you new ones out. But then I don't do that much printing, so that'll sit low for the next 3 months, 4 months. So I've got spare cartridges there, you know what I mean? So if you ever need anything, you just give me a shout, I'll post them. It'd be cheaper to send them to you. You know what I mean?
Doesn't a laser printer still need toner, though?
Yeah,
Can't they basically do the same thing?
Yeah.
If you put the wrong toner thing in there?
Yeah.
You know what? It's funny. We had this discussion at the party last night. We were bitching about this. My last printer that I bought maybe 5 years ago, and it only lasted 1.5 years, 2 years, is because really printers these days, it's almost, especially at the lower end, like home user like me, it's almost buy a printer, use it till the ink's gone, and toss it.
Yeah, another one, yeah.
It's crazy. But anyway,
Absolutely.
I was going to defeat that, right? It was these new ones. They got the new ones. They have the reservoirs, and you buy the ink and you squirt the ink in the reservoir. And you're like, yeah, man. All I have to do is buy ink. I'm going to save so much money. Oh my God, what a nightmare! First of all, if you don't use it a lot, they clog up because they'll dry out.
Right.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
And if you were smart, then you might, every week print something out, but I'm not smart. So it sat there for like 5-6 months, and I needed to use it, and it's all clogged and jacked up. And then they're like, "Oh, now buy a cleaner." So I'm like, "Okay, online." I buy cleaner. Now I'm putting cleaner through it. It never worked right again.
Yeah. Remember the old dot matrix, not dot matrix, daisy wheel. Remember those?
Yeah.
They were probably the best printers you could get.
And where do you think all the ink I bought went?
I have no
In the
idea.
bin.
Where did that ink go? In the bin.
In the bin. Jeez. All right.
Brilliant.
My printer
Open them
cleans
up.
its jets every night. Always, that's right. It uses all the ink on testing.
Yeah. Printed in tie-dye.
Destructive
Morning,
Dan, how you
Destructive
doing?
Dan.
All right, I'm opening my free box.
Go on then. Let's see it. Let's see it done.
Somebody said they got a small tank out of there. Is anybody else before I open mine? Who got a decent thing out of the free box?
No.
Here's the problem. Here's the other
Green
problem.
gem.
Notice that I'm 18 away from a guaranteed tank, and this is going to get me ever so closer.
Yeah. Yeah, I was 26, I think.
But 17 is a weird number, so I'd have to really overdo it, I think.
Yeah, 15? Is it 15? No, you can't.
I can get a 12. I can get a 25.
12.
So 12's not enough. I'd have to do a 25. That's another $40 just to get a tank. So I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's going to be a 2. It'll be the higher tier, a 9 or a 10, because I've got the 8 already. But why do they only give you one free one too? Does that feel like a little cheaty?
I don't know. It's mean, isn't it?
It is mean. Yeah.
Could have given you 5. 5 would have been.
I was thinking
Sort of
3, but 5 would be like
Yeah, because
epic.
that's the standard. No.
Yeah. Although to be fair, they've
'Cause it
given us
says
all
open
kinds of
model.
free stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
they are.
honestly, they gave you a tier 7 tank. They get all right. What garage slot? 15 years ago, I invested in a laser color printer, still running smooth. Well, Dan, daggum you. That has not been my experience. I think with just to beat the dead horse of the printer. If you use them, they actually last longer, like most things.
Yeah.
If they sit back there for 6 months and you try to turn it on and it doesn't work, it's not a mystery. You know what I mean? It's not really a mystery. All right, I've delayed long enough. Here we go. Come on, big money. Boom. It's not blue. It's not blue. I want a refund.
Told you, green stuff. Oh, you got a little bit more.
I did. I got some
yeah.
rock. Got a little extra rock crystal. I did get the blue and yellow spotlights, and I did hit the 3-day. So I got the 85%er, and I got the second best premium.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a 7-day in there too.
Yeah.
And I got 2 Fitty Gold. Well, thank you, Wargaming, for the free doodads.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Does anybody have? Do you have this program? If you go to your garage and then click on mission, do you have a red dot on missions that won't go away?
Yes, it's so frustrating. What is that all about? Now, it could be if you scroll to the prizes for doing the consignment at the bottom, there is a tier 5 you have to choose. If you haven't chosen it, it could be the reason why you've got a red dot.
Which I can't choose because I don't have one.
Oh, bugger.
Is that it,
Well,
fellas?
Because when I did it on my EU account, when I clicked the tier 5 I wanted,
Pilgrim,
it went away.
you are a freaking genius, my friend.
There you go.
Isn't this? I think at this tier you can make money if you sell one. I think.
Could well be. Could well be.
Yep. Pilgrim. It's been a long time coming, but Pilgronomics solved something for us.
Woohoo!
Wow. Nice.
It's taken nearly 10 years.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, so there is a tank. I don't know which one. Well, let's find out. Does anyone know on the intrawebs net highway? Best.
But it cost me, I got one of the German mediums, tier 5, I can't remember. It cost me 75,000 silver to buy it. 80% off. So I guess that's a profit if I sold it.
No, that's not it. Most profitable buy at a discount. This was back in 2023. Let's see what they said at 2023. Discounts, upgrade equipment. Okay, so tier 5. Is used to be the Type T34. Don't know if that's still true. Something like
bought
that.
I bought that. Yeah, I bought that for the right. So for my NA account, I bought a German tier 5. For my European account, I bought the T34. So I might look at that. I'll try and sell it and see what we get.
But it only ends up being 120,000. So, for example, if I go to my Type T34, which is a tier 5, if it has a bunch of equipment on it, it's probably not the best. Oh, look, it's already prepped and ready for such things. I've probably already done that before with this.
Nothing on it. Yeah.
So if we sell it,
we'll see how much you get for it.
Oh, Lounge Lizard saved me. That's probably what I did. How do you know? You don't. You don't know.
Well, that is a good point.
See, like this one's got equipment on it, which is going to cost me other doodads to get rid of, so it may not be worth it. I'm spending like 20 gold to get 100,000 credits. Like, who cares? You can make credits all day.
Yeah.
Lounge Lizard saved me. Probably would have wasted money right there. All right. So at tier 5, which I think is why they got rid of the lower ones. Tier 5 is the last place. I think tier 6 you can make money too because it's 60%, but it's obviously very much less than the rest of them. A little bit more because the total cost is more. That's true. That's true. But I demount so much of equipment that it's worth me not doing that for just to make 100,000. You can make 100,000 credits in one game during Holiday Ops.
Yeah.
Right, Grendel? Yeah, that would be horrible. After all the money they've given away, they don't want to give away anymore. Here's another thing I'm doing. I'm saving up all my coins.
Yeah. I'm doing it like without realizing it. I'm just not bothering with it until the end of it all.
Yeah, I'm going to write down. I think I've used, I probably did about 10 or 12 before I started doing this, but I'm just, for the rest of the event, I'm going to save these up and then just get a general idea of what I got out of it. I'll keep it down. I'll write it down and do a little vid on it. See what that actually was worth. You know what I mean?
So with the resources that you can collect every day, remind me, because I keep forgetting, is that once everything's done in the village that you use resources for, and once you've done Cumberband's mission things and all that lot, what are the
Benaban
do you collect them
Bunderdunch?
to buy tokens, and that's it?
That's it. Yes. You buy coins. Absolutely. Yeah, there's no other
Just
secret
all
hidden
it's
thing.
about.
Yeah,
Right,
there's no other secret hidden thing. Do his missions, get your festive yada yada all the way to Hundi, and off you go.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. Buy tokens and styles. Oh, there is something else, isn't there? Yeah. It's in the shop, right? So you can use it for these things, is that right, fellas? See, I have them all from every year, so I'm not sure. Oh. What were these purchased with? Yeah, I think you can use resources for the old Christmas camos. That's true. So good point.
Right. This thing? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So this all started in I thought it was 2016 we started this, but I guess it was 18. This version of Holiday Ops has been going on for 7 years now. All right, cool. All right, we've been at it for an hour. We're going to take a 5-minute break. I need more coffee anyway. Last event, there was a machine you could convert resource viewers. It's there, nothing special. Before we go to terminal. So on the right, see this right here? get tokens. Boink. Which I think doesn't actually open up until you've finished at least the festive stuff.
It was locked off. Yeah.
I think you have to have done everything with your stuff. I think.
Yeah.
It wasn't there until I had finished something. I don't know if it was the missions or if it was the festive level, but one of those two things, and maybe it's either one might open it up because now you can actually use the tokens to do that with, but that's how you do it. All right, 5 minutes, guys. We'll be right back.
Cool.
Guido is his name, Tankin is his game. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. Now in the shadows came a mysterious chap who spoke in a tongue with a strange dialect. He offered his help to the mighty Guido to bring some laughter to his love of speedos. To the coffee talk they both came, to bring the message of winning ways to all and sundry and the masses. Yes, that's right, lads and lasses. The damage counts and flexing back will keep you on the right track. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. So in what, if you want to progress, then seek out Guido nonetheless. With his sidekick Pilgrim, he has a message that to win you must be aggressive. The position and place that you must seek, for the winners only, not the weak. The guru speaks, so listen well. His voice rings out like the Liberty Bell, to bring you all to Unicom land, or to die hard trying in the sand. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. To the swamplands came the mountain man, to teach his wisdom and pay his due. A man with a name only known to a few. To his followers his words are true. Guido is the man, big and gruff. He used to fly jets, but now he does the tanking stuff. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. Guido is his name, tanking is...
All right, we are back. Let's see, where are we in this whole situation, man? We're doing, I think we're on to subjects du jour, unless there was any other shilling we needed to do.
Well,
I don't think so.
No, I think we've
could
done
be.
all the shilling we need to do, because it's a bit difficult to do shilling when Christmas Ops is on, because it's all geared around Christmas, isn't it? So, but what I'd like to do, if you don't mind, is just pinch 2 minutes of your time.
Go for it.
Right. Just to give you all an update on the Everest trip, those of you so kindly got themselves involved with it all. The Everest trip, which is for those of you who have not been there, my plan was in 2027 was to trek to Everest Base Camp and then climb what's called Island Peak, which is the second highest peak in the Everest chain, and do that in 2027 as I retire from work with a team. So the team consists of myself, a young lady from South Africa, and a friend who is an inspector in Her Majesty's Constabulary, policeman. And the three of us were doing it for a number of charities. One was StackUp.org, which is an American charity that supports veterans from the US and the UK with gaming equipment and such like. COPS, which is a UK police charity, which is for the survivors of police people who have died. I have to say people because there's policemen and women who have died, so they're survivors. And then another charity called Great Girls, which is a South African charity, which provides education for South African, predominantly coloured girls, because they don't get the education they should get. So that's the charity that does that, and that's obviously the young girl from South Africa who's doing it. So the three of us were all set, and we're doing training and so on. And we're linked in with a company called Earth's Edge, who do eco-friendly expeditions to Everest. They pay the Sherpas a proper wage. They plant 2 trees for every person they take out with them on the expeditions. So they plant 2 trees in Nepal. And, you know, they are a fantastic company. However, you have to be medically fit to be able to be signed up to the company to go and do it. I've had a couple of problems these last couple of months. Long story cut short, is when I was training, I was feeling it breathing. So I thought, this is not good. The lungs are not working at 100% efficiency. So knowing full well that I was going to go off and do work at height with minimal oxygen, then I thought best off get checked. So it turns out, which a lot of us have got, I've got COPD along with a little touch of asthma, and on top of that rheumatoid arthritis. So I spoke to the company who were taking me. They have said they can't because of the insurance behind that, because it costs anything up to $10,000 to get you off the mountain if you nonk it, you know, basically if you collapse on the mountain. So they won't take anybody with COPD. I'm getting treated for it, but it's a result of smoking in my youth, and many of you will know what this is. So it's chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder or disease, and it doesn't get any better. So it gets worse as you get older. So the older I get, the less I'm going to be able to climb mountains, which is gutting. But anyway, that's one of those things that comes from being a bad boy when you're younger. Along with the arthritis, can't do it. However, so I am actually pulling out. No, wheelchair. I can do it in a wheelchair. I am actually pulling out of the climbing expedition part, but I'm staying in the team to support the other 2 to go forward. And also, the money's raised on the GoFundMe site will still be distributed to those charities we just talked about. However, if anybody has donated and then feels like, okay, I'd rather have my money back because Pilgrim's not doing it now, we will, of course, reimburse you that money, but you let me know in a PM, either via here, or if you know me on Discord, do the same, and I will make sure you get your money back. But be assured that money wasn't to fund the expedition. We're self-funding that. It was to give to the 3 charities on completion of the climb. But that's all I wanted to say on that matter. You know, plenty of people have got worse than what I've got. So I did say to Guido before we came on air, I am a sort of 80%, and I won't be allowed to do this, but 80% in my head is going, just go on the expedition, get to base camp and just walk it. And don't even bother with the company. Just turn up at Kathmandu, because it's only $900 to get there by flight. Is fly myself out there and just get my rucksack and my tent and some
first of
warm
all,
gloves.
nobody likes a quitter.
Exactly.
Right?
Nobody likes a quitter.
And second, you can't be a dead popsicle unless you die. You're halfway there.
Yeah. Halfway there.
So my
anyway,
understanding from
that's where
Pilgrim
it's
is
at,
the doctor said he couldn't do anything about his face.
Yeah.
So
I grew a beard to hide it.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, can I have somebody else's money back?
If you want it, yeah. You name it. You name the person you want it back from.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry you can't go do that, man. That
Well, you see, the thing that rolls on from there was obviously the next stage was then doing Denali. So again, I can't do. I mean, if I do this on my own, I can do it, but I can't go with a bona fide company because of the insurance problems.
Did you read Grendel's comment?
I'm just reading it. Yeah. Maybe if my daughter's fiance could go on it, I could go in his backpack because I'd definitely fit in it.
How much could a gnome weigh?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Less than an oxygen tank. Less than an oxygen tank, obviously.
I'm just going to warn anyone who might put you in their backpack. I feel like that's much like having you in the back of a car. They're not.
You know about that one.
Yeah, you're not going to make it to Everest.
No.
You're going to go to a high mountain, but you won't know where it is.
To be fair, while I got diagnosed with it, I went and did. When I did selection, I had to go and do the penny fan. So it's generally a 4-hour. To do the fan dance, it's 4 hours, under 4 hours, 3 hours 50 odd. So I thought, I'm going to see how ill I am. I'm going to see how bad my lungs are. So I went and did the fan dance, and
What's
I
that?
did it in 4 hours 30. It's part of selection. So you go off and do that to go to the regiment.
Oh, right.
So I did, yeah. So part of that, the hills phase is the first 10 days, first week of selection. Where you do the fan dance, which is basically, it's over in Penny Fan in Wales, and you have to do a culmination of day hike, night.
Oh, right.
hike.
I remember
So
you talking about. Okay, yeah.
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Yeah. One after
So
another
it
kind of thing.
culminates yeah, day after day after day, and it culminates in a 30-mile. Well, I lie. Actually, it's a 24-mile day where you do. It's called the fan dance, where you go over the fan twice. So you go over one side and then come back the other side, and then you've got to navigate your way through, irrespective of weather. So it generally takes about, if you're fit and young, it takes you 3 hours 40, 45, 50. You know, really pushing it. So I did it. I went and tested it out about a week after I got diagnosed. Thought I'm going to see how bad I am, and I actually did it in 4 hours 35. So I'm about half an hour off pace. Not that ill then, eh? No,
I would say you're several hours ahead of pace for most people your age. If not, just the fact you finished, I think, puts you about 800,000% ahead of most people. To be honest.
Yeah, but you didn't see me at the end, did you? It finishes at the. You start it at the. You start it at the telephone box. There's a telephone box in the car park. So you start it there, and then when you get back, there's a. There used to be an outdoor adventure training centre. I think it's closed down now. But anyway, so when I got back, I was absolutely hanging out my backside. I could barely see. You know what I mean? I was crawling on the floor. So, yeah.
Nice.
There you go. Anyway, long story short, it's still going on, the expedition. We've probably got 2 other people who are interested. So there may well still be 4 going.
Right.
Because I've had a word with a couple of people at work, and they're into it. So we may have 4. Did I celebrate by smoking a cigarette? Absolutely.
Hey, I already have COPD.
Yeah, and the money will still go to charity.
I already got it, so well, smoke them if you got them. Hey, there was
Exactly.
there was one other thing in the garage, guys. I forgot to mention. If you go to your store, like that and like that, right below the Winter Cache is the regular sale stuff, and they actually have some other things for sale, festive offers, and if you don't have a mutant and you really wanted one, you can get one. The KTTS, the Mutant, and the Lance and C are for sale. They're for gold, which is, there you go. There's more 3D things in here for gold as well. And the rest of this is for money. So I just wanted to mention that before we moved on. All right.
Yeah.
What do we got going on? We have subjects du jour. As soon as I find it. What on earth is happening? Somebody help me understand. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Permanent red dot. We figured that out. Prep for next patch. T20. 100-ish thousand. 110, 120,000. I've seen a lot of T20s, actually, so people are raging around there. I need to get on that. I haven't even started with that. Let's go over and do a little trawl through some of this news because there's some kind of interesting things here. Get this set up here. So, that's RU stuff. Check this out. Wow,
Bless
excuse
you.
me. New
What?
random battle map. This is based on one of the recon mission maps. I don't remember which one. And I'm seeing there's these new kind of little icons on it, so I'm not sure what is going on with that. But the thing I'm keying in on, there's what it looks like from the top. I don't necessarily remember this one. And they have modified, when they take these recon maps and start working on them, sometimes they don't even look close to the same. And I don't really remember this one, to be honest with you. But check this out. Elevators. What do they call it? They call it 2 experimental local mechanics.
Okay.
Elevators.
It's a big map as well. It's
1,000 by 1,000.
1,000 by 1,000.
Yeah. Desert. Elevators. Interactive objects that allow vehicles to ride and change their positions during battle, which I assume just up and down. It's called an elevator, so I guess it can take you to another level of this factory or some such. Looks like maybe you can drive on top of the factory. If you look at the picture here, you know how the dark stuff is stuff you can't drive on, the lighter stuff you can.
Yeah.
I'm imagining
Yeah.
you can take an elevator up into this factory and for whatever, get up there, which I guess gives you sniper shots for the rest of the map or whatever. And a firewall. Which it doesn't show what that looks like here. I don't see that. It's a big refinery, so I guess that's where the fire comes from. I don't see anywhere here where the firewall is. I don't know where that is, but there you go.
That means you would have to activate it by either driving to a position or firing at something to make it go off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good point. You'd have to interact with some kind of switch or thing in the
Yeah.
game that would do that. So interactive maps with stuff going on? Okay.
Well, that's not new to gaming, is it? Because I mean, in DayZ have that. You can shoot gas canisters and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's interactive.
I mean, I don't really...
Excuse me.
It's gimmicky. We'll see. It's not something I necessarily think the game desperately needs.
No.
I have 898.
No. Halfway there.
Yeah, 898 total. Yeah. I wonder if I have
Yeah.
some trapped on it. Let's go find that. That's a good question. As long as we're doing random tangents, let's do it. Medium
A dedicated position for tank destroyers. Really.
7.
A dedicated position.
Oh, boo! I have 0 trapped. 0. So
Oh, dear.
I'd be starting from scratch. All right. So there's that thing. We got that thing.
Exactly, Obandu. Must camp.
Here's the
A
new.
dedicated position for tank destroyers. Good grief.
Yeah, take your
be hard
tank
enough.
destroyer up on an elevator and get in a super strong sniper
Yep.
position.
There you go. It'll be hard enough to get them off the red line as it is. You know what I mean? Now they give them somewhere they can go.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
The Renmin tank.
Limmin
It's a
tanky.
tier 9 Chinese assault medium.
Oh dear.
It only has 200 shell damage. 200 alpha. But 6.8 second reload. Interesting.
Yeah.
Unique gun
Hit hard?
system.
No.
It's equipped with
Oh,
a
here we go.
2-round autoloader. But both shells, each dealing 200 hit points of damage, are stored in a single container. This means that when firing, the tank releases both shells with a brief delay between them, after which the autoloader enters a 6.8 second.
Jeepers. No. Jeepers.
Minus 10 gun depression, of course.
Does that mean like boom boom
I
out of one
guess.
barrel?
I don't really understand how that's
with no flare, with no bloom of the sighting.
Don't know. I mean, it's a .34 dispersion. -10 gun depression.
Oh yeah, Gator. Yeah, like the old Crusader. Remember the old Crusader used to have that.
Like a pom-pom.
Oh, the Brit tank.
Yeah, it's like a bigger pom-pom.
Yeah. All right. So it's not new.
Well, it kind of is, because it's theoretically it's not an autocannon. I guess technically yes, it's more or less the same mechanic as the pom-pom. Boom, boom. It's just a bigger pom-pom, I guess. So, interesting. That's
So you could have 400.
Could do, yeah.
400.
But they both have to pin. And they both have to hit.
They both have to hit, yeah. Of course they do. Blackrock, yeah.
Reload time in clip. So there's a 0.75 second delay between the two. That's pretty fast. Like boom, boom.
Yeah.
Duplex loading. Yeah, that's very interesting, actually. I wonder how that even works. What is... I have no idea how they work. They're both in the same canister. It seems like they would both go out at the same time. I don't know how that would work mechanically. I have to look into that. No idea. It's 45.
I mean, in real life, that was almost... Yeah, that'd be impossible, wouldn't it?
Well, it
Because the
must be
explosive
possible.
charge at the...
Is the pom-pom a double barrel?
Not that I remember.
Both
Not-
shells
I
come
don't
out the
remember
same barrel,
color.
right?
Yeah.
Or does it just reload the canister so fast that it shoots two like that?
I think that's what it is. I don't think you'll have one shell follow the other, because when you have an explosive charge and it fires at the rear of each of those shells,
Right.
it's going to give more momentum to the first shell. So the first shell, the second shell, the one closest to the charge, will take the biggest hit. So that will then propel itself into the rear of the first shell. So it wouldn't work. You'd end up with exploding barrels all the time. I don't know, mate.
So yeah, a
It must be-
pom-pom
it
is
must be
just
like
a
a clip.
rapid clip fire. A pom-pom,
a clip.
so it's one. It is two separate shells. It just fires them fast.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how this is supposed to work mechanically. Anyway, there you go. Check this out. So I think we talked about this a couple weeks back about how many collaborations there were this year. This says 10. 10's not. This is kind of misleading. It's fake news. They've counted some things that I would have counted the same thing, but still, here's what we did this last year. We had Rambo, which is a redo because we've had that years ago. So that's just a I don't know what you would a redo. Recycled, right? Then we had Jason Statham, the auction, but of course he was the Christmas guy. So that was kind of a continuation, I would say, of the Christmas last year. Then we had Peaky Blinders. That was purely new. I think that was new this year. That's 3. Then we had Panzer Children. That's 4, which is a recycle because we've already done it, but it's the new one. And then they counted 5 and 6 as 2 different. Oh no, Tomb Raider and Duke Nukem is 5 and 6.
All right.
Okay, those are 2 new ones. So I don't think we did those. Although Duke Nukem, did we do him a while ago? No. Wolfenstein as 7. And then they recounted Panzer Children as 8, it's just a different group. But I don't know if I've ever noticed this Firefly Saunders in game. No idea. Then Walking Dead, which I think was new this year.
Yeah.
And then Holiday Ops with Benabatch Cumberdict.
Yeah, that geezer.
We're missing one here, aren't we? Did somebody? Black Rock. 16,000 damage. I haven't seen it, Grindel. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, so the Blackwalk shoots them both together, right? Very quickly, or does it actually? Is there a delay in it as well, where it goes boom, boom? Basically, loading 2 shells with a single powder charge think 2 buckshot and a shotgun. Yeah. So I don't know why the delay though. That would seem like they would both just come out together. So I'm not really sure. Yeah, didn't we have Vikings this year? Was that last year? Was Vikings actually last year? I guess
No,
it
it was last year, wasn't it? Yeah.
Must have been. So lots of tie-ins this year, and we still have the Christmas Battle Pass thing. Supposedly, there's more news about that. It's 2 characters, Krampus, whatever, and Santa Claus. Yeah, so they missed the Vikings. Did I miss it? Did I miss them saying that it was there? Yeah, I think they missed the Vikings thing. Walking Dead, yeah. Wolfenstein, yeah, they missed the Vikings one. There you go.
Oh, was it, Cliffy? Oh, November 24. Oh, okay.
That's funny. A month ago, and I've already forgotten.
24.
Wild. 3D styles, 2D styles, blah blah. This is that winter cache we talked about. Tank Miss historical stream. Make sure you're getting your goodies. Lots of 3D attachments. 35 of them. Here's the commanders for the additional battle pass we were talking about. You've got Santa Claus, which don't we already have a version of Santa Claus?
I'm pretty sure we do. I've got him somewhere in the garage.
There we go.
He does, doesn't he?
Santa, Santa, Santa. I know he's in here somewhere. There we go. I have Simon Claus, but I think he's the worthless one, right? Simon Claus. He doesn't really. It's not really a extra skills.
I don't think
for
he's
him.
got like huge amount of skills. No.
Yeah. I think I've used all my Santas. Oh, wait a minute. No, these are all the girl Christmas girls. I got cartoon. Look at all this stuff I have, man. This is crazy. These are all the special characters.
Randall.
I got another
It's
commander.
just insane, isn't it? Look at those. Look at them.
Negan, Montgomery, all these characters, man. Holy cow!
When you look at some of those characters, not all of them, but some of them, when you look at the skill set they've got, if you recruit them as a commander, some of them have got a whole wodge of secondary skill sets. So they come with 4 or 5 free skills, and then 2 or 3 of the others. I was just going through them.
Well, if they're a commander or radio operator, is the most typical one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
most of the
I
more
mean,
modern
that was,
tanks design, the crew designs are commander radio operators. Which is good and bad, because there's great radio operator skills, but you only have access to 3 of them in your tank, because it's a dual role guy.
Yeah.
It's only the older tanks that have just a radio operator. And then, so you get, this is very angry Santa Claus, by the way. And then you get Charles Krampowski, the Krampus. They do nothing special, I believe so. I believe they do. Back in the day, I bought a lot of extra barrack slots because I had so many crews. I still have a lot of crews, but that's kind of been eased up a little bit based on their changes to crews lately. So I don't even know how many slots I have open. I have 1,967 crew members.
Yeah. You've got to pay them all, you know.
And I have
You've got to
300.
pay them a living wage, every
I
one
know
of
it,
those.
man. That's why I need all this gold and silver. 325 bunk slots, and I've got 196 in the bunks, and a lot of them are just crew I can probably just delete. Stop, you dumb thing. Well, these are in the vehicle, so I don't. How do I get? Show recruits, show crew members. Huh. The filtering system for this has been always confusing to me, and I don't know why. It's so confusing to me. Retired, I don't care. Show crew members, show recruits. How do I just find out what's... There we go. In barracks. Boom, there we go.
Got it? Yeah.
All right, there you go. Now I've got in barracks. So these are just so a lot of these. Blues Traveler, thanks, man. Like here's a Object 277. This is a guy with 0 skills, so useless. So I could, like, if I retire him, it wouldn't matter.
You can't see it because you've still got Trapowski.
Yeah, so many. Yeah, I need to go through this and retire all these guys because none of these. Now, if they have multiple skills, then they've been in something, so I don't want to retire those. But so many of these are just one that came with the tank. I just sent them to the barracks and put in a new crew and never thought about them again. Oh, sorry, Kedge.
Yeah, I know he didn't. Yeah, we're all looking at.
I know. I go into all these long diatribes and frickin' not showing you guys. Like, here you go. So the barracks. That's what I'm talking about. 1,967. And then I've sorted it or filtered it, or I will filter it here because I got to do it again, of course, because why would it keep what your filter was before? So dumb. It's like all these dudes. Look at this.
He's
Like,
crazy.
STB1 guy doesn't have any skills. This guy used
I mean,
a little bit.
anything with just a single cross, a single yellow cross.
Yeah.
I'd get rid of. Keep your multi-skilled guys. Get rid of the rest of it. I did the same as you. I went through the lot, got rid of everything apart from those who've got like 2, 3, 4, 5 skills. But it's spending time. You're going to have to go through it one by one by one. I mean, you can't just select 10, 20 in a list and then get rid of them.
They don't turn into books, do they, if they have skills? Is that still a thing, or was that just a one-off? I don't remember what happened with that. Is that still available? If I retire, say, a person with skills of any kind, and it looks like you can retire with somebody. If somebody has 100% in something, it will ask you, though. Like that person, I could just retire. This person, you have to put in the 100% on the recon.
Yeah, I see that.
So you can actually, like this guy's 86% on training. It's not going to ask me to put the number in. It's like, whatever, if you want to retire him,
You
retire
just
him.
delete it straight off.
So if they have 100% in one thing or more, then it will ask you to do that. So I got a lot of crew to get rid of. That'll be for a day when the ADHD is really kicking in.
That's the thing. I mean, you can't select 50 in one go or 100 in a getting. You know, you could press shift and select the whole lot. You know what I mean, or something like that. Wouldn't that be good?
They're not even worth a decal.
No.
I have to get the T20 out and rock and roll with it. Someday I'll figure out mentoring licenses. Yeah, what are those?
Again, yeah.
What are they and where are they?
Every now and again.
What are they and where are they?
Yeah.
What are mentoring licenses? How do you do those? What are they?
I've seen that flash up.
Mentoring license allows you to take XP from one. That's right. So how do you do that?
How do we do it? Yeah, that is a question. How do we do that?
Let's go.
Is it in the depot? No.
Mentoring licenses. So if I get the, say the man, I don't want to do the Manticore because it's here, Progetto. So go to Progetto, click on this guy. Somewhere in here there has to be something. Commander appearance service record. No, profile. How do I reset, accelerate, premium, change? Well, I can change his appearance. I can make him that dog. Boom.
Yeah.
All right, now he's a dog.
Okay.
I got to get rid of this red
Yeah,
dot.
that's a good point. How do you transfer experience?
I can't get rid. There's one of them.
Change.
Hold on, I'm hunting red dots.
Change.
Wait a minute. Am I not able to get rid of it? Where is it? It blends in with the other bright red stuff. Oh no, I can't find it.
Oh, you've got a red dot forever.
No, I wonder if it
It's
was
there.
the dog. No, it wasn't the dog. All right, that's irritating. Yeah, I don't see how to do it either, man. I don't know. Check depot for license. Okay, okay. Let's go with the depot. Maybe I don't have one. Surely I have one. Where would they exist, though? Crew books?
No. Oh, hang on. Universal, no. Personal, no. I ain't got any.
Quick training? It's under quick. What is quick training?
Go back to your garage.
I see accelerate training. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so in here, in this, compare research. Click crew member. Boom, done. The book.
Quick service. Oh, quick training.
Where is it?
So if you go back to your garage, you've got the paintbrush, the toolkit with the.
Oh, the
expanding
book. Okay, the
screw.
book. Oh
Yeah,
my
you
God.
go to the left-hand one. Yeah, and then it says
Okay.
quick training. I've actually got 6 of them. Oh, okay.
Here it is. It's up
Mentoring
here.
license. Yeah.
Allows you to transfer crew XP from one crew member to another crew member of the same nation. Wow.
That could be useful. All the people sat in your garage, and you've got skill sets on them, you're not using them. Yeah.
All right, that's actually not bad, because now I can just look at these people and I can drop a bunch of... So let's see. If I sacrifice this guy, boom. Then I go from 57 to 74. Look at that. Huh. Well, that might be a good way to kind of plus up some crew members. Although I don't have the same nation. All right, so I understand that now. That same nation. Does this not? It doesn't tell me what tank this guy's in. Oh, he might not be in one. Oh, he is in a tank. Which one's he in? It doesn't tell you.
Do your filter at the top. So click on the tank and click off the at the very top it says location.
Show members and
Underneath mentoring
vehicles.
licenses. Yeah, it says location. Just click on your tanks and click off your barracks if you're already on it. No, make any
Well,
difference?
no, what I'm saying is, if I'm about to eliminate one of these guys, I might want to know what
which tank is he in?
What
Yeah,
tank is
yeah,
he
yeah.
in? What's he qualified for? It's not even on here.
Too complicated.
Maybe this means these guys are not in a tank then. But that's what that little symbol at the top means, right? Oh, Alt. Wonder if Alt will do it. No. P43. Oh, it's right there. Oh, God. It's hidden in the middle of it. Found it. All right. Phew. See right there?
Oh,
right
yeah.
under his name. It
Oh, yeah.
changes. So it's not there now, and then it's there. And it's not there, and it's there.
Yeah.
And it's not there, and it's there. It's not there.
Yeah.
Not there. There. Not.
'Cause why? Why would it be? Why would it be there?
All right, at least it's there. That's good. Cool. Well, I only have 7 of those, though. Those must be like gold. Even more rarer. Even more rarer.
Well,
than gold.
rare. 'Cause I've got 4.
All right, so that's it for old Krampus and Santa Claus. So has anybody else, have you guys gone through that whole retraining thing and used them? I guess it would be good if you really wanted to consolidate a couple crews into a super crew. Like if you had some premiums that used the same crew layout and you wanted to make a super crew for it.
Yeah. I wonder if you have you got maxed experience on your Manticore crew?
Yeah,
Totally maxed.
yeah.
I was going to say,
But that'd be a good example.
use some of
Yeah,
your-
yeah, where you might want to
Yeah.
sacrifice a bunch of crews. What garage has another dimension? Find the object. Yes. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I don't know if I'm sure I have some crews sitting around that I don't really care about that I could bring into other crews. You know.
But Blues put skill into his ELC even 90. Of course he did.
I like the CLC 901. I actually got it 2 marked right now.
It's quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a tier 5, isn't it? You know what I mean? So it's
I think it's a 6.
Quite.
6.
Is it 6 or 5?
This is
6,
the
sorry.
premium version.
Oh yes, got
The
you. Sorry.
free award version.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
But yeah, 64 battles, 61% win rate. 2 marked right
Not
now.
bad.
Yeah. Might, depending how things go, I might get it to 3 mark.
Could
We'll
be a
see.
3 mark.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
3 marked anything in a long time, so who knows. But every time I look at it and go, ooh, I might be able to 3 mark it, everything just goes south from there.
Yeah, Murphy's Law.
I took a low tier crew member with lots of stuff from a tank. Dude, isn't there a T1 crew member that has a gazillion experience on it?
See, I've got a Cunningham T1. And I think the crew on that has got tons of experience. I've never even
I have
gone
a
to it.
US tank on this here. Here we go. Let's just go to M53, 55, just for giggles. Go here. Go. Oh, nope, that's not what I want to do. I got to go back to garage. I need to go here. Quick training. Mentoring license. How would I filter that to find him? Tier 1? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh no, it wasn't the crew member, it was the tank. The tank has all the free experience on it, not the crew member. All
Oh,
right.
is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Although here's a T2 light guy with 106.
Yeah.
And at tier 3 I've got
Uh,
Locust driver guys. They have a bunch.
Locust, yeah, because that's played a ton, isn't it?
Yeah. Tier 4 M3 Lee guys. Stuff. Oh, there's nobody. There's actually nobody in the. They're all in their tanks. Well, the Locust guys are not there. Locust is a premium, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Elite light tank.
Yeah, there's some possibilities there. I may need to try to max out my M53-55 crew.
Yeah.
Salute the flag.
Dirty artillery.
Clicker machine.
Uh,
It is my
yeah,
6th
dirty
most
clicker.
played tank. My 6th most played.
Wow.
As much grief as I
6th.
give artillery players, my sixth most played
Yeah.
tank is a dirty Arty 53-55. I did a lot of missions in that tank. Most of my Arty
Yeah.
missions got done in that tank. Yeah, tanks, multiple events piled free experience on different tanks, yeah. Blues, come on, man. It's the best. Yeah, Minty 3 marked the super chappy. I got that replay. That's in the queue. Yeah. Yeah, that's often what happens to me. I'll 3-mark something, and then pretty quickly after that, it goes south from there. Well, fellas, I think that's all the words I have to say today.
Yeah, I've used up all my words.
Yep. I think we already discussed, at least I am anyway, good for, yeah, the 21st, 28th. So none of those are going to be interfering with Coffee
Yeah,
Talk necessarily.
I'm not here the 21st.
Yeah.
I'm not here the 21st, but I am the 28th.
Okay. Sounds good. And we'll play it by ear if I get busy with fam or whatever. But my plan is to continue on, guys, with Coffee Talk as normal for December and into. I didn't look at January, though. What does January look like? Oh, yeah. The 4th will be the next Sunday, so it'll be well past New Year's Eve and all that good stuff, so that'll work. Well, that's different. Well, hold on. What? We changed that a little bit. That's what I'm talking about. So I went over to check out the Hall of Fame, and when I went to the rating, it shows, I think it's showing more tanks. The cards are smaller, I think.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, because normally it's 4 tanks or 3.
Yeah, 4 or 5, but yeah, for whatever reason now they've changed the. Huh? Or does that happen if you play more different tanks? Maybe, I don't know.
Possibly.
More different tanks.
More different tanks.
More different. Ooh, I'd be. Players that did not enter the selected rating. What? What does that even mean?
No, I don't know.
It's got a 1, a 2, and a 4. There's no third place. What is happening there? What? I'm like, oh, is there a tie for second? But
No. Is it not tied to the vehicle you've got showing? AMX ELC 901?
it is. It's the AMX ELC 901.
But there's no third place.
Well, seconds it can't be tied because there's not another name unless the name just doesn't show because it's tied.
Well, it was, that doesn't seem right, does it? That's weird.
Players that did not enter the selected rating. Wait, okay, hold on. Is that the same thing? Do I have that showing here? No. This one seems to be fine. Something's bugged, I guess, on the 901, or there's a tie and it doesn't know how to handle a tie for some reason.
Okay. Or you have to get on an elevator.
That would be a
Take
pretty
you to a
specific
secret
tie,
place.
though. There's a lot of numbers there. I mean, I guess technically if the rating was exactly the same, like if I guess there might be 2 players with 5,560. Actually, probably it would be the 4th place, right? 5,445. There must be 2 players here.
Yeah. But I don't know. No hovering over it does anything.
Yeah. That's right. Take the elevator and get the 5 keys and unlock the mystery of the Hall of Fame. That's right.
We've solved the mystery of the
Oh,
5
man.
keys, finally.
There's a couple places in the Christmas Village. If you get to it, you can't get back to the village. You have to go back to the garage and then go back into the Christmas Village. I can't remember where it was, but I found it earlier today. A couple places where that was going on. What did I get new? Oh, I got the different lights. I got the Gatling guns going on. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, nice.
Wait, that's weird. Oh, that's a reflection. I thought
I was going to say it's dropping into the water.
it is, but I think it's supposed to be a reflection. I see the same thing. I'm like, wait, if you change the angle, it starts shooting downward, but no, it's reflecting. What's it reflecting from? Also, why is it night here?
I make it night. I click on the button on the balloon and make it night. Make it so. Number 1.
What the? What is happening here? Hey, go to the garage. All right, go in there. Give me daylight. Phew. That's a little bug too. Didn't want to do it. All right, cool. Decorations in Chaffee's bag is yes, it is. You spent gold so you can get decorations. That thing is so not worth it. That's as big a ripoff as it was last year. What is it?
Yep.
3,500 and 1,500, so 5,000 gold. So $25. $25 to get garbage. That's the worst deal in World of Tanks history. Chaffee's bag is easily the worst deal in World of Tanks history. All the great deals at Christmas, all the good stuff, all the free, the boxes really are worth the money. If you like the game, they're worth the money. But Chaffee's bag is easily the biggest ripoff buying those two things. It's crazy how worthless that is. Anywho's, let's go find someone to raid. Let's go find someone to raid and get on with our days, all right? That's enough of this sitting around here talking about this.
Just all everybody have a good one.
I got a fence to build, man.
You have
Yeah.
a substantial fence at that. It's not just some couple of panels from Costco, is it? It's
No.
a proper fence. Yeah.
It did remind me of
Man's fence.
teaching the fence builder how to make a fence, though.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Did you YouTube it a lot?
Well,
did you?
nice guy, but not the brightest bulb. He was buying the panels, and the problem with that is when you buy the panels, then you have to set your posts perfectly.
Yeah.
You know? And
absolutely.
he was taking an hour a post. The shift measure. I'm like, dude. And he built my neighbor's yard like that, and the problem was because it was right after the hurricane. The panels they were sending us were. What's this? It's not really a 2x4. It's a 3/4. It's like a weird smaller cross thing, and then you put the pickets on the. But it was smaller. I'm like, dude, those are gonna sag.
Yeah.
That's crap. I want proper 2x4s. So he built my neighbors. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna pay you, but I don't. I want you to use 2x4s on that. And by the way, stop buying those stupid panels. Get yourself a bunch of 2x4s. Get your 4x4s, 2x4s. Get your pickets, and then put the posts in as close to 6 foot as you can. You know.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you string it. And if you have to cut 2x4s here and there, just to it's an inch off, I don't care. And then just slap your pickets across it, and you're golden, man. And it went so much faster. Ooh, Grendel's had no hot water. What happened, man? Hot
bad.
water heater die on you? Oh, yeah. You don't understand. You can't understand how nice hot water is until you don't have it.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
People who've never really dealt with no hot water. It's crazy how bad it is to not have some hot water.
You start to have plans. When that happens, you then plan to go. I'm fortunate. I've got showers at work, so I'm like, I'll get up half an hour early. I'll go to work early and get a shower. You know, because you're like, where am I going to get showered? Where am I? Oh, this is a nightmare. You know. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. It's a first world problem, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Oh dear.
In
It's
India,
so true.
friends use a bucket. Yeah, jeez. Yeah, the old solar shower.
Yeah. Yeah, it worked in the Gulf because it was hot in the day.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
you know, the water was warm. Well, it wasn't hot at night, but it was hot in the day.
All right, we're gonna raid Total War 1963. Sounds like a born year or something.
That's
So,
fun. Oh, yeah.
all right, Pilgrim, thanks for coming by, man. Have a good
See
run up
you
to the
in
holidays.
2 weeks.
2 weeks for you. All right,
Yeah,
so
have a good
we
one.
will
Yeah.
we will go next week with just me. You've been warned. Pilgrim will be back after that. So in 2 weeks, will Christmas have been over?
Yeah, it'll be 28th in 2 weeks.
All right, and we'll know what Santa brought Pilgrim by then. We can
Yeah, a rucksack I can sit in.
baby carrier.
Yeah. I'm going to Everest. Yeah. Sod you.
All right. You know what they're gonna have? They need to make a little pilgrim doll and then take him up there with you, or take him.
They're gonna. They are taking something of that is applicable.
Good.
You'll see the photographs.
Okay. Good.
So yeah.
All right, guys. Appreciate everybody coming by. Thanks, Pilgrim. We'll see you in 2 weeks. We'll see you guys next week. Videos next week. All that good stuff. And let's go ahead and start this raid. Get on with it. This is Guido signing off from the left side of the Atlantic.
Pilgrim signing off from the correct side of the Atlantic.
All right, fellas. Much appreciated. We will see you later.